to start?
Yeah.
I'm 33. I started using when I was 18. Began on Percocets, Oxys, which about a year and a half later turned into heroin. About 3 months after that, shooting heroin. And since then, I've been in over 23 rehabs, over 3 years in jail, 2 months in the hospital, and about 5 months homeless on the streets of Kensington. This last run.
So how did you come to find this practice? How'd you get here? And just pause for a second and kind of think about how you got here and think about how we put it together for you, put a plan.
I was homeless on the streets of Kensington. Reached out to my mom a few times. We were trying to come up with a plan, as you were saying. And the main one is going to a rehab or a detox. But I tried that many times before, and it didn't work for me, and I wanted to do something different this time. And she had come up with you, Dr. Avart, and the plan here, and I've always been closed-minded, along with her, about the medication route and going with a plan with the medication, and I've never done that. So once I heard about this and that it's just not medication and that there's more entailed with it, we thought it would be something different and something worth trying, and that's how I came to that.
Did you like the fact that we spoke on the phone, put a plan together that sounded appealing to you? Did that have any place in your thinking in terms of...
Oh, absolutely. And the fact that you spoke with my mom before even meeting me, and you were on the phone with her probably 3 or 4 times for a few hours, all together, and not even knowing me, but wanting... Our goal was for me to get her for Christmas, and again, without you knowing me, that became your goal too, and that showed a lot in my eyes, so...
So what would you say to the point that poor emotional intelligence, fast thinking, and mindlessness really set you up for bad habits, plus or minus environment and genetics?
Which...
Do you think any of that is true or not true?
Oh, absolutely.
So pause and then just...
Can I go off that?
Yeah.
Like the environment part, you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm trapped, and I feel hopeless and helpless and one-track thinking, you know what I mean? And poor me, or I can't get out, or that negative thinking, and just, it's one negative thought after the next, and just hopeless and helpless. And it's hard.
So we put together a plan. We got you on a sublingual buprenorphine, and then took us a little bit of time, but then we went ahead and got Supplicate, the injection, so you didn't have to be tempted or lose films or do any of that. So can you just comment on the medically assisted treatment part of that? Because I like to say to patients, it's not about the medicine, it's about your independence, and how medicine is just the glue that holds it together, onto which you have to learn recovery skills.
And that's what I appreciate about you, and this plan, and this time with you, because I believe in that full-heartedly. I never looked at it through that, as you would say, and it's come to ring true, you know what I mean? Because I used to sell my Suboxone, and I wasn't trustworthy, or if I would get a bad moment, and I would want to use, I would set myself up, and I would be like, tomorrow I'm not taking my Suboxone, and I have my mind made up and just feed off of that. But the plan that I'm working here with you, and the steps that we are taking, my cravings have not, I wouldn't say they're completely gone, but it's, this time around, I've had the least amount of cravings in each time of my sobriety, every time I've tried sobriety,
So we've been not using now for, if you can just think about the plan to date, do you feel you've been successful thus far?
Yes.
and what's made it, what's helped you to be successful? And this is the first time in how long that you've achieved some level of success?
It's been a few years this time. Last time I got some clean time, I was 4 because I was in jail. So it's been probably over 4 years since I had some sobriety. But I'm sorry, I get distracted very easily. And what was the other question?
Just how's this planning worked out for you? Do you have faith in the plan? Do you see the plan growing for you? We talked about doing videotapes as to memorialize this moment and help you to look back and where you're at and help develop your wishes for the future.
Yes, I feel like it's helped me a lot. And like I said, I've had some cravings or I had some bad times. It's only been a little over a month this time, and some days I want to go. And there has been a lot of busyness because it was the New Year, it was Christmas. I came home at a crazy time as it is, and but you've given me more tools and coping skills here that I haven't got at rehabs or in jail or on the streets or all my other times. That it's just there's something different. And yes, I do have faith in this. I do. I have faith in the whole program. I have faith in you. I have faith in that I can do it this time. And I think that makes a big difference.